So now, actually, not in 3 minutes. Hey, everybody, welcome on in. Welcome on in, you guys. This is 2 years. 2 years to the day to the first time I streamed. Frankie went to do something. He really thought it was going to be 3 minutes. That's cool. Hey, Vaughn, how's it going? Don't mind me just bringing up. Doing my usual chat monitor stuff. Dogs need treats. Fair. Fair. Yep, that's all. It's going. Hey, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, sorry. Yeah, had to re-log into some stuff to get my chat monitor going. Okay, that's all good. There we go. All right. All right. A little bit. You know what? It wouldn't be a regular stream without a little bit of scuff. It's fine. Oh, nice. Is it pretty soon that he's heading up there? August 2nd. Nice. I'm excited for you guys. Hope it's an awesome visit. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? Clearly, you know, I had all these ideas of things that I wanted to prep for tonight in mind, and then life was just like, you know what? You're busy. You got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not gonna let that happen. But I did at least like do one thing, so that's good. There we go. So we can at least do this. All right, that's better. I like that. That's nice. But yeah, so we're new updated 2-year look here. Also, oh my goodness. So I love these headphones. They're not particularly pricey headphones. I know if I could even pronounce the brand correctly, but they have a habit of about every year they just snap, like right up here. And so I just this just happened like 2 days ago, so I hadn't had a chance to replace them yet. So trying to adjust to the slightly reduced audio. It's all good, but. Oh my gosh, Frank actually thought that I was going to be gone for another 5 minutes. I believe it. You love watching ads. Did you get ads about cereal? Is that... Wait, did ads roll? Oh my gosh. Where is Ad Manager in here? There was 3 in a row that was cereal. The Twitch has decided this is the most appropriate ad for my channel. It's brand. It's all brand all the time. That's how it goes. Sorry, Ad's done. All right, cool. Well, hey, welcome back. Frank! Thank you for the sub. Oh my, Frank, you are officially my first ever sub. Yeah, so you guys may notice a couple things to skip the 20 minutes of ads. I tried to keep it reasonable. So this is why I was late today. I was like, okay, I'm gonna set up my affiliate stuff before my 2-year stream-iversary stream. I'm gonna be really good, do it. Sir, you have a stream in the middle of your ads. It is definitely not 20 minutes of ads. I think it's supposed to be 3 an hour is what I've got right now. Something like that. I'm figuring it out as I go. This is all brand new to me. But yeah, so I tried to do I do the affiliate stuff early. So of course you have to add your 2-factor authentication, which I hadn't been doing before, which I probably should have. But of course I hadn't checked OBS after I did that. So I had to figure that all out. And I realized this about 1 minute before I was going to start stream tonight. I'm surprised I read it because I thought I was not supposed to have pre-roll ads. But anyway, figuring it all out. I appreciate any feedback, comments, guidance you may have. But Frank, thank you for the sub. Thank you for being my first ever sub. Yes, things are a little bit different here tonight, you may notice. So, yes, but it's actually the same old one with just a new background. 1 second. Like at least put a border around my frame. Yeah, so the background was the thing that I got done today. Grandparents, am I right? Oh my gosh. Tell Ash I say hi. She says hi back. Yeah, I honestly just got the background done like right before dinner and then getting kids to bed and stuff. So I just kind of threw it in here as I was going, honestly. But it's going to be kind of a slow roll as I kind of update the stream to get things a little bit tuned up. That's just how I can do it right now. But I got the background and I was really excited about that. And I think it came out pretty good for something fairly simple. Yeah, so you're going to notice some ads. Get my emotes now. Yes, I need to work on emotes. That's another thing I'll be rolling out here. Along with channel rewards. It's like I just flipped a button. Like I thought that I flipped a button. That's weird. I thought that I would be able to, like, when they sent the invite, some of the stuff would open up, but it turns out I had to, you know, do all the affiliate monetization stuff before it opened up the option. So I'm learning. You won't notice ads because you're better. So yeah, guys, this is 2 years, you guys. This is 2 years ago to the day that I started streaming. He wishes. But yeah, so it's been 2 years, and I thought it would be appropriate for it to be my first affiliate stream. Fallen yelled at you. Oh no, what happened? Show you my popcorn. I'm just here for the story. It's all good. Did you do more like Tickle Me Elmo soundboard stuff? You told her that I was the coolest, and she said, "No, I'm." She oh no. What has started? Well, I do believe, as your girlfriend, she does get cool precedence over me. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But yeah, so kind of the big announcement is, hey, I am officially part of Twitch's affiliate program now. So you will see ads. I've tried to reduce them a little bit from the defaults, but we're gonna feel it out as we go. See if I need to bring it back more. Give her some morale. Absolutely. That is a weird way to give morale. Excuse me. That is a lie. I like how you had to specify that one wasn't. Well, I imagine. Do you as many do you have tomorrow off for the 4th of July holiday? Because 3-day weekend is always a nice perk and a morale boost. I know I just got done with a major push at work, and looking forward to a little bit of a weekend. You close tomorrow? Oh man, I'm sorry. That's a little frustrating. Take care of the animals, and then open. And closing and opening. Okay, so at least it's an early close. That's nice. Oh my gosh. Why so many back-to-backs? That is brutal. This is not a morale boost, but I am here to hear you out on everything. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that you put the preemptive JK in there already. Why am I manager? Wow, I did not. So I apologize. I'm slowly coming back to life. I had a bit of a headache afternoon, so it's finally passing, and I've had some coffee, so I think I'm back to life mostly. Well, Fallen, you're a manager because clearly you're a responsible person who knows what they're doing. Would be my guess. I mean, look how well you work with Frank. All right, hold up. See, I should. All right, open this up. You have brothers. See, I feel like not having siblings, I missed out on that side of things of kind of learning how to effectively manage with people. You try bothering her, but nothing. Oh, so while we're chatting, I am gonna hop over to art view as soon as I, he's throwing my new background. Oh goodness, there's always gonna be a little scuff. It's fine. It's fine. Scuff is life. Life is scuff. All right. So I'm bringing this up because I have news. Meeting your brothers in person is what scares you. Well, that's a good sign. So the fear is that they're gonna actually team up and work together against you. Against me, I'd be the word. And antagonize. But that's all good. So yeah, by the way, guys, my news. We finished this last week. Got it submitted to GDQ. And we just, in the wee hours of this morning, got confirmation that the prize was accepted. So we are rushing to ship it off, to get it printed and shipped off. Hoping it will make it there on Monday. That's the earliest they could get there, which is the day of the run of this game. So if there's, it's like a tiny chance it could make it there in time to show up on a prize showcase, but at least it will make it to the event during the week. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I wish that I could have printed it in time to get it here and see it myself, but that's a little bit on me. So um, speaking of which, this Sunday, starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time here in the States, Games Done Quick kicks off its summer marathon, Summer Games Done Quick 2025. It's right here on twitch.tv, but at the Games Done Quick channel. Make sure to check that out. It's a whole week of just awesome video game speedruns for both retro games and current games. I think they even have like a Super Mario Kart World run as one of their bonus runs later on. It's always lots of fun. It's an incredible community. I say it at least every other time I'm on here, but they are the reason that I'm on Twitch, that I found out about Twitch, and kind of came into the format. So make sure to check them out. And if you can, and if you want to, donate, you can win prizes, not just my stuff, lots of other amazing stuff that's out there. You can actually start looking over the prize stuff now at their page, gamesdonequick.com. And this summer's event is supporting Doctors Without Borders. But they're doing a Carolina Reaper chicken nugget thing. Frank, I want details about this. What is the Carolina Reaper chicken nugget thing? All right, while we're doing that, I didn't pull Pokemon cards for a warm-up this week. Dave's Hot Chicken. I'm unfamiliar. You're gonna melt your insides. I mean, I know Carolina Reaper is way up there on the Scoville scale. All right, what should I do? What should I do for a warm-up? What's up, Frank? All right, let us... Let's bring something up. When does the GDQ start? The GDQ... Wait. Yeah, GDQ starts 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, July this Sunday, July 6th. And it'll be running all week long. He knows me. Not allowed to smooch until you drink a swimming pool of milk. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You don't want secondhand insides melting. Eastern time. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. See, oh, I didn't ask. Yeah, Eastern time. Fallen, I didn't ask why. How was your boss bothering you after work? All right. What do you want to draw? Yeah, in my mind, I had more of a plan, but I didn't actually have a plan. That's the funny thing. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I just found this, which I'm gonna, bring up right here in a second. All right. I'm not entirely sure how this will go, but I'm gonna try it. but I'm going to try it anyway. What? Our mic? Well, that's weird. Oh, it is Stream Elements. Good times. Cause it too, yep. Oh, seriously? All right. Give me a second. Okay, one moment. Do you have my phone? Do you have the monitor? All right, I'm still here. Okay. Well, there we go. Try again. Let's try that again. All right, yeah. So as I was saying, I found this, the random Pokemon generator website, which you can happily find at randompokemon.com. It's got a lot of options, and you can just get as many Pokemon as you want. Well, 1 to 6, from with all sorts of nice toggles on them. So I'm just gonna generate 5 and see which 5 we get. Okay, that'll work. Can expand that box a little bit. That's better. Okay. So those are my 5. And I'm just gonna do a quick draw with all of them in it real quick. Is what I think I'm gonna try doing. Pull quick references so I have them handy. Just a moment, go back here. So we've got Dusk Noir. For one of them, we've got Gulpin. Gulpin is huge. Yep. Brion. Is that the official art? Okay. All right, that'll have to work. And Simipour. All right, last one is Phalanx. Phalanx. Phalanx? Is that right? All right. And that's everybody. Cool, cool, cool. Collect all my refs real quick. All right. So no timer on this one. I'm just gonna try to go quickly here on this. Something like that. So Frank, you getting just about ready for your trip? That's just the same pose. That's just the exact same pose as the other guy. Except with legs. She said you're not allowed to go on you. What did you do? Oh, you're in ads. That's right. Gotta keep an eye on that. That's right, you mentioned. Man, you're gonna have to tell me how it is. That is like, I grew up so close to it now that I realize it, and I never even bothered to go. Not even when I went back to visit. Okay, ad's over. He lied about us. Fallen, he said that you said he can't go anymore. Yes, that's coming up perhaps a little bit wonky, but I stand by it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. And you're going to Wisconsin to spit on the state and back to... Listen. I'm not in charge of whatever you do while you're there. But if you're already there, you should at least get some deep fried cheese curds. That's all I'm saying. See if that makes you reconsider. Makes you reconsider your position. Perhaps a tricky one. Why is it? It's just like a... something like that. You don't have to leave Minnesota for Wisconsin cheese curds. I mean, that's probably true. Yeah. Make my emotes already. I have a start on some of them actually. So I'm somewhere, but I don't have them quite ready yet. Well, I have a start on 3 of them, and there's got to be more than that, of course. I still want to commission you for one. I don't know if I can afford a $200 emote though, but yeah, Frank, what do you have anything in mind that you think would be a fun emote that you might want to do? No, tell us people. He won't charge 200 anymore. Okay, well that's a bit of a relief. As that might have been a bit prohibitive for me. So these are just a bunch of Orby little guys. And this is pretty much just... I will not commission a Twilight hating emote. Sorry. I just can't. Okay. That's a good sketch for all 5. I should probably start. Folders for each of these guys. Well, so right now I just kind of had a couple of generic ones of, actually I can, just a second. Let me bring up my sketchbook. Oh, you know what? I actually have, I was originally going to incorporate these, but I can just turn. So originally I was going to incorporate these into my background, but it seemed like it was going to get a little busy, so I just went with the checkerboard pattern. But I figured, actually, I guess I have a 4th that I could use, but I was looking at me and Ashley and the Moogle, which, by the way, this little guy, aside from the one stream where I was with my kiddo in the hospital and streaming without camera, without microphone, this guy has been here for every stream. It's like 100+ streams. It's pretty impressive. Nice work, bud. What's that? That's a Moogle. That's from a long time running creature in the Final Fantasy series of games, and a playable character in at least one of them. Like Final Fantasy VI, Mog is the name of that one, and you can actually recruit him. They play a big role in the world of Final Fantasy IX as well. And yeah. You love Final Fantasy, at least in Magic the Gathering. I think they're doing a collaboration with Sonic the Hedgehog next, and I'm actually really excited for it, even though it sounds crazy. I think that's pretty cool stuff. So these are the emotes that I was looking at so far. I don't have a lot of the standard like hype or poggers type things. I don't have in mind yet. I haven't figured that out, but we'll see. They're doing Magic in space. Now, do you mean they're doing Magic cards that take place in space, or do you mean that like the astronauts on the ISS are playing Magic? Either one seems totally plausible and pretty rad. Yep. Space Wizards. Yes, I'm here for it. 100%. You know what? I could do pencils, or I could try just inking. I know actually making decisions on an inking layer, what? Who am I? But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. For brevity, you know. Yep, you're here. I should probably turn on time lapse, hey? One of these days I'll remember. So is it like a whole expansion pack that's going to be Space Wizards? Yeah, I'll do this. That would go like this. Scooch you so I don't headbutt the mic like I do every time. Different planets. Nice. Yeah, I wish I'd held on to some of the lands that I had back from the Magic card sets that I had. But I think I just kept the cards that like I liked the art for. Which sounds pretty on brand for me, honestly. Man, I didn't even tell you guys. I guess it's not stream related news, but I am just intensely excited to announce that I actually finished. I finished the draft of the paper that I have been talking about writing for or talking about updating for like 2 years now for work, and I now actually have it off to my principal investigator to review. Granted, when they come back with like 100+ revisions, I'm sure I'll feel less great about it. But for right now, I feel good. And that's a nice feeling. You know what's funny, Frank, is that since I actually know your voice from your stream, I can hear you saying it. Because he... I mean, is there a particular reason that you're saying this? And to be fair, I consider myself amongst the weirdo ranks as well. I realize that now. That's okay. I'm good with it. It has 4 fingers. Okay, this is kind of working. Oh, hey Fox, how's it going? Thanks, Fallen. Got a little sidetracked there. How you doing tonight? I drew all this on the reference layer, didn't I? Every last bit of it. Cool. All right. Actually spelled Frankie. Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good night. Happy 3rd of July. Draw a fox for Fox. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that much. Let's see what we got. A little bit rough around the edges, but actually need to make that a little bit smaller here. There we go. That is more like it. Let me clean that up a little bit for you. Actually, you know what, Frank? we have a comic, me and you, that is just sitting on magma, waiting for us to return to it. Okay, it's a little rough around the edges, Fox. Sorry about that, but this is impromptu. I'm okay with it. As a thank you for coming by tonight. I got a little bit of... Frank. That was not ChatGPT drawing it. I'll have you know I am much slower than that. Yeah, I know the ears are a little asymmetric. I could have put a little more personality into it, but doing inks, fill buckets of orange, yeah. We got that. I think the eyes should be green. Do like a little tan here. Light pink on the ears. Maybe go ahead, add a layer over the top. A little shine on the nose. Here. Something like that. Then come on. Yep. But in the right layer would be nice. Something like that. Yeah, this is hacks. When you're this old, you've seen everything. Oh, goodness. Saturate, do a little bit of... something like that. Okay. Then let's grab... Okay. There we go. I mean, it's far from perfect, but I feel like it's, you know, it's okay. It's suitable. It's a good, pretty quick drawing, and I'm pretty happy with it for on the fly. Maybe I'll just get a little bit. Darker pink in here as well. Give the ears a sense of shading a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that works. Thanks, I appreciate that. Do I just keep doing this on the cut flats layer? I probably do. Because that's just how I roll. We'll grab the screen again. Darken it a little bit. Saturate it a little bit. Spray paint in here. Yeah, that's all right. My problem is that I can't usually leave well enough alone once I've started going on something. I'm like, no, I can just add a little bit here. I'll just add a little bit here. All right. Now I'm going to actually leave it alone. Now I'm actually going to leave it alone. Just quit your job and do emotes. I have thought about eventually doing more emotes. But I wanted to test on my own stream first. So this entire thing was just getting to affiliate so I could get emotes. Get that little guy out of there. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Well, thank you. That was fun. All right. Let's draw some more Pokemon. Sort out my layer situation. Ugh. Okay, I'll keep an eye. Send you the file after stream so you can add your signature. Frank, but you don't need to claim my artwork. You're like, I've seen your drawings of foxes. They're very good. You're all set, man. Okay. I'm doing this on the actual correct layer as a vector now instead of on the reference layer as a raster. It's gone. I forgot you added that command, Frank. Oh my gosh. Have a good lurk, Fox. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep. Actually, hold on. I want to do more like that. Yeah. Yeah? Is that what? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been seeing it tons. A lot of people streaming it. Have you been playing it? So, yes. Oh. Fallen, do you have something to say about this? Oh, no. He knows why you dislike it right now. Frank, are you spending all your time playing Peak instead of talking with Fallen? Oh. Ads again, okay. Another shot in about a week. Seems fair. The map the map changes every 24 hours. Oh, that's fun. All right, so what I can do is go back to my reference layer here. Nope. Why did I start drawing with my mouse when I have my stylus in my hand? I don't know. I don't know. No one knows the answers to these questions. That's fair. I feel like 2 tries is pretty fair. And also, it's a game that you're playing for entertainment, so you don't have to, you know, give it excessive tries. Actually, it's not the lightning bolt. It's more like a backwards. If I was laughing, it was out of frustration. You know what? That's highly relatable. One of these shorter, one of these longer. Maybe this will work. Kind of worked. Mostly worked. I'll take it. He's got these kind of details on him. So I've seen it all over Twitch, but I feel like I haven't paid a whole lot of attention, like, because a lot of times it'll be kind of when I'm flipping between streams. So explain Peak to me as if I'm an old man who doesn't know video games. It's just rock climbing. Okay. It's 3. All right, that's 1 done. You also have to find food and pack climbing gear. You know what's really interesting to me is that there's like this whole category of games, not even category, But like, there's a lot of games that have these, like, they start verging into all these real life elements, things that we don't always like in real life. I mean, rock climbing, I think, you know, plenty of people enjoy that in real life, and that's fun to me, even though I don't do it much. But like, they're way more fun as a video game. The more you carry, the less energy you have. That makes a lot of sense. If they have friends, they can help you climb. All right, I'm gonna move. All right, I need to label some layers here. But I guess it's like one of these things where it starts to model a lot of a real life thing, but it's way more fun. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I've, you know, paid mortgages before, but it's not as fun as it is in like Animal Crossing. You got to the top of the mountain, it's not like an infinite climber where it like procedurally generates more. There is actually an end to the climb. There's 4 mountains before you finish the mountain. Like 4 smaller peaks before you get to the big peak. Okay. Well, this is like the easiest line that I had to do. It's got like that kind of diamond shape on the back. Oh, it's a diamond back. You climb the volcano and then you scale the inside of the volcano. Oh, I like that. It's kind of nuts. All right. Yep. There we go. Okay. I think I can do inks this stream just for fun. Fox fell to his death at every mountain today. Alright, save for inks. So also 5 fingers. Cool. You kept going, well, I guess it's up to me. So that's like that's a similar mechanic to like repo and all of that, right? Where if people die on a day, you could revive them at the end of the day. Is that a fair statement? Drink an energy drink to climb super fast, but then you lose 1/3 of your stamina for a bit. With, man, they really leaned into the real life simulation, I guess I'd go with on that. There is an ear that comes out here. Oh no, I'm rhyming again. Someone help me. You stepped into one of those exploding spore plants and got poisoned. So what happened? I mean, is it just standard, like, is there a health bar, like, in the game, or is it stamina? Take shelter from a blizzard every minute. Oh gosh. So then the ear would be coming out here, like so. Oh, that's a little small. Stamina is the health, so hunger lowers stamina, as well as hurting yourself, being poisoned, catching fire, or freezing. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe I should just draw the eyes first. That would make them more sense to do. Not quite that rounded. Because then, just do that. That. Gatorade. Is it actual Gatorade? Like, did they have like an endorsement deal? No. It's like energy sport drink. Gotcha. So maybe I'll do the other hand in there. Maybe not have the hand merging into the head would be preferable. You know how it goes. If I used up all of my hand drawing skill for the day, maybe. Maybe. Thumb would definitely be on the away side from the body though. Is there a semi-port image reference image with the eyes open? That is something that's worth looking into. Catching on fire in the lava. They do not seem to actually have dot eyes. They just, oh, they're shiny like that. Okay. So this is weird and creepy and I don't like it. So I'm going to fix that. I mean, I do believe lava will burn you. If I've learned nothing else from Revenge of the Sith, it's this. Spoilers. Okay. Please, Fallen, please disregard that lava burns things. So you're not taking the trip as an opportunity to force her to watch every Star Wars movie? I'm guessing. Just don't get me wrong. I would enjoy that kind of thing, but probably not the best use of that time. Okay. Her bestie called dibs on Star. I mean, fair. Besties have important roles to play too. Actually, this needs to go more like that. Erase that. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Let me do an even smaller line for this circle here, which I can always erase later. Good deal. And there's like an internal. Okay, that's all good. Sorry, this Wii music always gets me. So when we did, speaking of the Star Wars movies, when we did our interview with Barney Smith over at Story Comics, like we just were chatting about stuff, and I can't remember exactly how, but Star Wars came up, and he had told me like this really cool idea of how like the order in which to watch them, and it was like start out with episode 4, then watch 5, but then after kind of the big reveal that happens in 5, you go back and watch the prequel, so it builds up things that happen in 6, which I thought was a really cool way to do it. I'm trying to give it in the most spoiler-free way I can. Anyway, I was like, he was explaining, I'm like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. That sounds pretty cool. So there's that one. Kind of a thinner line here so I don't get too much in the way of the... Okay, I think that came out pretty good. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Is that what? Would you agree with that order? Like, I know at first it sounds absolutely bananas, but it makes sense. There's yeah. Semi-related, I feel like after watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show, it reminded me of how terrifying Darth Vader could be. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think messing around a lot with the order you watch them can be of benefit, but I think it's potentially limited. Like, I think it's hard to go wrong going with the official release order. But it was just really interesting when you mentioned it. I thought it was super cool. Our kids don't feel that they're quite ready to watch the movies, but we are continuing into Rebels. We're now, and we're not super far in, like maybe 5 or 6 episodes, but they're into it. I'm definitely into it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of value to seeing it in the same order as everybody else, including, especially the people who saw it originally. But at the same time, when it's something like Star Wars, where it's been out for a long time and a lot of the major things are fairly well spoiled, realizing that you can kind of tweak the order for dramatic purpose is an interesting thought. To pull out the threads of the story. That you care about the most, or that resonate with you the most. I think there's something cool about being able to do that. I will say, I will never again want to watch Rogue One without watching Andor first. Like, now, I guess now that I've seen it all, I can carry that information in. But like, we absolutely rewatched Andor, or watched Rogue One as soon as we finished watching Andor, and it gave it like such an extra bit of information. It was really cool. You still haven't started Andor? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. At least Ashley and I super liked it. I have a friend who is very like intent on the no spoilers rules, to the point of like, don't tell me what you thought of the movie, because I don't want that to potentially influence my thing. And I get that and I respect it, but it always makes me hesitant to say too much about how I feel about things. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to actually get this inked before the end of stream. You guys, it's incredible. Absolutely unheard of. Of course, it would help if I hadn't drawn that on the, reference image line layer. But that's okay. I could just redraw everything. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I think I saw everybody on the list who hadn't yet done the survey for the Kids Comics Unite Let's Go anthology. If by any chance you backed the book and you haven't filled out the Kickstarter survey, please do that. You should have an email from Kickstarter themselves, or you could just go to the Kickstarter page and it should notify you that you have a survey waiting to fill out. If you just, like, even if you have the digital only version of the book and don't need to add in shipping information, it's totally fine to put in, not a real shipping address if you did the digital, but we do need to know what you want your name to show up as in the acknowledgement section if you want your name to show up. So just a note there. If you haven't done the backer survey yet, please do, even if you're not getting a physical copy of the book. But they shared the list of folks who hadn't yet done it with us, in case any of us knew them, to be able to reach out. I don't think I saw anybody whose name I particularly recognized, at least not from stream area. After all, you are the one who started this book. Frank has been pulling the strings all this time. The true mastermind. So there's what, 3 layers of ruffle on here? Okay. And it's rounded fins on this. Okay. Back in here, I think I did an 8. But yeah, we had our publication committee meeting this week, and design team is so close. We're just wrapping up a few things like the acknowledgements page, and getting ready to ship, like to send the digital version of the book off to the printer. Super exciting. Do like a real thin line here because there's like just a little bit of a little bit of a white area just under the nose. That's good there. Hey CJ, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night so far. Welcome on in. Good, glad to hear it. Well, so CJ, tonight is actually my 2-year stream-iversary to the date. So I'm just doing a little longer form random Pokemon. It's not a warm-up anymore, it's just what I'm doing. But just doing a little piece with 5 randomly generated Pokemon that I'm just doing as a little thank you. Thanks. All right, that was my last. Those I can turn the sketch layer off. And do this. Maybe do heavier weights. That got a little out of control there. Janos, hey! Man, this is awesome, you guys. So happy to see everybody. Today is a fantastic day to be me, but so is every day. But that doesn't defeat the purpose. But doesn't that defeat the purpose today? Oh, wow, my brain is just chugging right now. That's all right. If every day is so fantastic, then is it really fantastic as it finds no forms or ways to break the mold? How can it be so grand if it can't compare to a lesser medium? For my closing argument, a do did once didn't do the done that was supposed to done, so does the do mean to did the didn't done that does a do. That was a good one. Yes, I will share artwork on stream. I can critique. I don't often do that. That'll be $10. Honestly, you could write a Fox in Socks style book, Janos, with all those. It'd be pretty incredible. A good tongue twister for kids to torment their parents with nightly. Believe me, my friend, it doesn't work. I hope so. So hi, what's new with everyone? Well, yeah, today is my 2-year stream anniversary. I am pretty excited, pretty happy to be here. I'm just doing this little Pokemon quick-ish draw piece to celebrate it. Yeah, aside from that, we just got notice that my Link to the Past piece, or not Link to the Past, my Link's Awakening design got accepted as a prize for GDQ, so we're busy getting that sent off. Games Done Quick summer event, SGDQ, starts on Sunday here on Twitch, so anybody who likes to watch video games played very quickly. It's right in the name. What more do you need? You can tune in to that starting 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I finished my draft of a paper for work, so that's cool too. It's been, yeah, I guess it's been kind of a lot of good stuff. And I'll do a confetti layer. Except my wife and really poorly made inside jokes. Thanks. Oh, Frank, what is she doing to you now? You poor human. Oh yeah, you may also notice I am. This is my first stream as a Twitch affiliate. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. Some changes around these parts. That's a great question, Janos. I feel like it was very close to the beginning. Yeah, so I see August 24th of 23. So very close to the beginning. Yeah, it has been almost 2 years. She said you're not allowed to hold her hand. Is that directly after touching hot peppers though, or hot sauce infused chicken tenders? I don't know. For sure, I should say, like, to both you and Frank, like, thanks and kudos for hanging around and sticking it out. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. You don't want to burst into flames. That's fair. I think that that's very fair. You need a new job. Being a landscaper doesn't pair well with googly-eyed sunglasses, ironically. You know, I see it. I see how that would be problematic. I was gonna... right. So hold on. So I can erase from the references layer because I have the actual inks there. All right, good deal. It's not fun. Why don't you accept my spicy ways? It feels like a quote. Feels like a quote. Do we have that in our bot? Can we add quotes? Is that a thing? Put spice. Yes, Jeff. I've just never tested it out. Like, what's the point of wearing glasses if I can't put my little eyes on? Exactly. It's go googly or go home. So what if I can't see that pipeline was meant to be broken? So what if I can't see, comma, I get it. Yes, that makes more sense. That pipeline was meant to be broken. All right. Can I do flat colors before? Maybe. Let's see. Fun fact, if you drop the L out of colors, it's just cores. It's really something to think about. You know? Don't you dare grammar check me, Waggy. That's 2 minus didn't does for you. Yes! Frank, congratulations. Yet another first for you, my friend. First quote. I am in favor of using quotes. 100%. All right, let's... Yeah, the news. Let's get the news. Good. Did I get white in here? Maybe. Probably. I'll probably just go the same color there. Nope. Nope. All right, that's one color. I'm excited for this edition of quotes. In grad school, our graduate lab very much had several Word docs worth of quotes and misquotes. No, when I made that misquote, I sadly did not realize that I had a Stream Elements quote bot, because that definitely feels like something I would have added that. Yeah, yeah. How dare you? Pause? Me pause? Critique. Okay. Alright, you got something? Is it on the Frank chord? The Frank chord. Wait, where am I? Just a moment. All right, we can take a pause here. Hey, these look good. All right, yeah, let me bring them on in. All that is new is old again as I slowly navigate OBS. Okay. Okay, well, the good news is that my Frank chord window is still active. All right. Let me just. This kind of enjoy me some time at a spa or something like that. I don't really understand American trends. Me too? I don't know. Oh, so Fox gave you an Xbox gift card, so you're now indentured for more emotes. Yeah, Janos, I don't really have a great advice on how to unwind, because apparently for me, my unwinding time for my day job is to do another job, to do art and stream and all that. If that previous comment confused you, good. These look good, Frank. Is it a correct read that the second one is a ninja? That is amazing timing, Fox. I am glad you came in for that. Yes, indeed. Frank was sharing the emotes he's working on. It's a 21 Pilots mask thingy. Okay. Wait, like the band? I didn't know they had masks. Yeah, that's nice. I think that I was gonna say I like how you use the red to differentiate a little bit, and the black accents it on the pause, really accents that well. Wait, yeah, that is black or dark gray. Oh, I like both tails. I think you got a good shape on them. So, was there any particular feedback that you were looking for, or was it more of a sharing time type thing? They're definitely not terrible. I can tell you that much for sure. Yeah. Well, it makes sense, right? Logically, if you had fox ears, you'd probably not want them like crammed all up inside of a mask. It makes good sense. I was wondering, I do know this band. That's why they were familiar. I just didn't recognize the mask. But yeah, I knew them for like stressed out and Frank quickly going from indentured to bargaining. Always negotiating. But yeah, these look great, Frank. I think they're fun, they're expressive. Like I can clearly see, your voice and your style in them developing. The Beavis and Butthead Black Ops Pass. Oh no. I guess I wasn't as aware they were still a thing. Or maybe were they coming back? That was probably it, right? But yeah, this looks great, Frank. Nice work. Well, that's really nice. Let's go to a continuation. Okay. And I'm glad you got some emotes in return for it. Let's make sure I get the whites in here. And the bottoms of the feet also. Up, up. Okay. It's pretty good. All right. Set my reference layer. Ba, 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 ba. That. I like it when the colors are relatively uncomplicated. Always nice. Well, that one was pretty easy. Not so bad. Gulpin might actually be simpler, which is always a nice thing. All right. Guys, we might actually get these colored. What? 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 What's a good night? All right. Oh, just a second. Just a moment. Thanks for that. Yeah, I forgot to unmute. I just gone upstairs. I heard some thumping upstairs and went to check it out and forgot that I muted myself. Clearly, yeah. Here I was all like, oh, not a flight hazard. Look at me, having it all together. But I was telling it to no one, so that's cool. Always cool. At this point, after 2 years, I've learned to embrace my scuff, as I hope you all have. If not, I just don't know what to tell you, honestly. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe. Maybe. That's pretty good. good. This is like... Actually, these are that. Actually, use like a real dark black for that. Fallen went to bed. Wait, were you actually successful in your campaign to encourage her to get more rest? No, but she was sleepy. Fair. Sounded like it was a rough day for her. Well, I hope she gets a good rest and things improve. Less close and open shifts. That's brutal. .3D the letters. Make it modern. Modern? What? Well, like, are you looking like a drop shadow 3D or just make them like they're actually 3D objects with depth? I could do it either way, but did you have something in mind for it? Depth, okay. I mean, yes, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Not quite. Nope. Now it looks like the letters are just falling on the poor hapless Pokemon. It's not bad. Something like that? Is that what you're thinking, Frank? Looks way better. Wait, do you mean it looks way better, or do you mean I should make it way better? Don't know. I don't know which. Oh, yep. Yep. Unclosed gaps will get you every time. Tell you what, I am definitely noticing that after working on like comics and bigger, more detailed pieces and illustrations, like more like spot illustrations like this, feel like they come through so much faster. Hey, thanks. I can do this a little cleaner. I know I'm rushing here because it's getting late, but I can do it a little more cleanly. That's going to be right next to the red, so maybe I'll put it here even though it's fairly close to the other red one. And I do easy shadows under them. Yeah, that's going to be coming up next. Just want to finish with this confetti real quick. I need to shade them really, but I don't think that's going to be tonight at 12:10 a.m. But even with just flats, it's okay. All right, let's just get a nice green in here. Might even just use, should I try this way? I can do this quick. This is... Nope. I'm pretty happy. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with this just as is, but maybe I can just add a few shadows. I don't know. Maybe. This is what I'm talking about. Not leaving well enough alone. Simon Brion. Jeff. Pokeball in the background. I mean, that would be neat. That would be neat. If 5 small Pokeballs in front of the Pokemon? Oh, man. See, but the problem is this. I'm going to want to start drawing different types of Pokeballs because it feels too repetitive. And then I'm going to start looking up the different types of Pokeballs. And then I'm going to be spending extra time doing that. I hear you. I'm not sure I'm ready to draw the Pokeballs. Frank's just like, no, you won't do that. You can't. People will be happy with basic ones. But what about me? I hear you. I hear you. Ugh. Sorry, I am getting stuck in a shading is satisfying loop right now inside my brain. And I need to bust out of it. It's so hard. Shading is really satisfying. Okay. Excuse me? All right. Do you think open or just closed Pokeballs? Oh, goodness gracious. The circles, though. I see what you're saying, and I think it's a fun idea. I don't know. I want to at least try it, right? Eh. Okay. I'll consider possibly adding it later, but right now, I would like to finish my shading. It's also like, have I ever actually finished a whole piece from like idea to sketch to shading, like inks and colors and shadings in a single stream? I think this might actually be a first, which is kind of incredible. The Frank way. Improvement through whatever means necessary. Yep. Didn't set my reference layers. Better. Almost there, guys. No, I need to close this off. There we go. And this, and this, and then. All right. All right, we almost got this. Not gonna mess about too much on there, just get a little bit here. Bit of the shadow of the head on there. Hey, guys, I think we did it. Only a little bit over, but I'm pretty happy with this. This came out great. I actually had no real plan for stream tonight. I was like, well, maybe we'll do Magma. Maybe we'll kind of see what's up. Easy art. Change the background color. See, I kind of like it white though. What would you suggest for background color? Try a yellow or pink. I could see a pink. Now watch as it finds all the gaps that I failed to color in. Let's just try it out. Gonna do pretty light and pretty desaturated. We'll just see what happens. It works. It definitely balances. The green in the Gulpin complements it well. Neutrals, all the blues, it counteracts pretty well. It works. We did it. Well, before I hop over to just chatting, I want to take this moment while this is here on stream and just say genuinely thank you to everybody. Pink looks good. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's been 2 years of streaming. I love doing this. I don't do it super frequently, just once a week, but it's what I can fit in, and it's a really like happy, relaxing time for me to be here with you guys. I And I appreciate, everyone who's been here tonight, everyone who's been here over the years, over the last couple of years. Certainly we haven't seen Alexei tonight, but he's been a big part of stream. Lily, Sona, Dadix, Ultimate Dawn, just to name a few. Daisy, of course. Quote ad. Thank you everybody for watching me for 2 years. Seriously. Thanks, Frank. Just thank you. This is great. I'm so excited, and I plan on continuing to update the stream, add new stuff, emotes, reward points, reward redeems, all sorts of stuff like that as we continue to roll on. I'm figuring out as I go, but I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. So this I'm glad I got a chance to use tonight's art to say thank you. So I think that wraps up art time for now. Gonna go ahead and save that. And we're gonna hop on over to just chatting. Beep. Had to do it at least once tonight for sure. This was the 2-year stream-iversary stream. I was originally looking to do 2 streams for 2 years, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit that in. Tomorrow's the holiday, so it doesn't really work out great for me to do that. And weekends are always a challenge. But if I do end up finding a time to do a second stream, I will post it on our Instagram, which is a great way. I scammed you out of stream. I did give you 30 minutes extra stream today. I wanted to do 2, but yeah, we'll see if I can fit it in. It's just with kiddos and life, it is challenging. You beat me to it. So speaking of Instagram, you can find us here. Thanks, Frank, for that. WagWorksGA on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, as you know if you're watching this here. Those are our main socials. You can also check out our website, wagworksga.com. That's where you'll find my portfolio, a few blog posts, and information about some of the projects that we've been working on the Kidlit side of things. You can find me here at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific on Thursday nights. That is my regular stream time. And any additional streams, I will try to give as much notice as I can ahead of schedule on Instagram. That would be the place. Although maybe now I can actually do stories here on Twitch, which is cool. Yes, and definitely I wanted to remind everyone to please take some time over the next week, starting Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, to check out Games Done Quick, twitch.tv/gamesdonequick, where you can view the embedded stream on their website, which is linked here in Frank's comment at gamesdonequick.com. They are kicking off their summer marathon benefiting Doctors Without Borders. It's Summer Games Done Quick 2025. Their schedule is on their website, but they're playing all sorts of games. I think they kick off with Sonic 2. Somewhere during the week, they're running like Mario Kart World. It's everything from retro to current. Some amazing shows of skill, some hilarious glitches, and some intensely broken games. But it's great, and if you feel interested in and can donate, the money goes directly to Doctors Without Borders, and you can win fabulous prizes, including possibly the beach towel that you saw me draw here on stream. That was accepted as a prize and will be available, I believe, during the Monday block running up to the actual Link's Awakening run Monday evening. Oh, thanks. Nice. Supermod Frank, definitely doing the heavy lifting here. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, I really appreciate it. In case I hadn't said it directly, Frank, you have helped this stream grow so immensely. Given my limited time, I would have still been fumbling around, even more so than I am now, without your help and guidance. So I really appreciate it. Thanks for being a great mod. Everyone give Frank round of applause. Like, we don't do that. We don't do that here. That's not right. I did that very wrong. I tried. Listen, I'm still learning. This is what I'm talking about, man. 39 of Just followers are people Frank made follow. It's possible. And the other one is Ashley. Yeah. Why did I do shout out wrong? How did I fail at this? Seriously. Yeah, I did that totally wrong. I thought it was a exclamation point command. There we are. Everyone feel free to give Frank a follow and a round of applause. Frank does sometimes stream. You can catch him usually playing Dead by Daylight and drawing comics in between, which is pretty awesome. You can also check out his Instagram, Loosey Goosey Comic. What's the full address, Frank? Here's how my mornings go. I should stream, and then I don't. You know, sometimes the day just gets in the way. There we are. You can see that URL right there, instagram.com/LooseyGooseyComic. Feel free to check it out. They're really fun. I highly encourage it. Successfully added command Frankstagram. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. All right. Well, that's all I've got for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining, and thank you for 2 years. I can't believe I'm sitting here. I'm so glad I've gotten to do this, and I'm so happy to have kept it up and met all of you along the way. And I'm hoping to continue this on for a long time. It's been pretty great. So yeah, that being said, thank you. Everyone have a great week. If you celebrate 4th of July, have a happy 4th of July. That's, tomorrow. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I just want to say, if anyone is out there watching the VOD of this on Twitch, YouTube, wherever you may have found it, thank you. I appreciate that kind of support as well. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, any of those things as appropriate and as you are moved to do. But otherwise, I'm just happy to get to share this time with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. And I will see you next time. Have a great night. Have a great week. Happy 4th, all the things, and bye.